In today's explosive episode, we're diving into one of the biggest scandals of our time. Sean Diddy Combs, the hip-hop mogul, known for his larger-than-life persona, finds himself in a whirlpool of allegations. With charges of SA, sexual assault, and sex trafficking looming over him, the question isn't just about what Diddy did. It's about who might be next to fall in this scandalous web of high-profile personalities.
Prosecutors in the Southern District of New York unsealed an indictment accusing Combs of sex trafficking for over a decade, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice.
Let's talk about the people connected to Diddy, people who might soon find themselves under the harsh spotlight of scrutiny. We've gathered exclusive details, shocking rumors, and years of controversy around some of the most famous names in the entertainment industry who could be entangled in this mess. You might think you know Diddy's story, but trust me, the connections run deeper than you could imagine. First up on this potentially disastrous ride is Jay-Z. Once hailed as the king of rap, Jay-Z has shared a close bond with Diddy for decades. We all know about their legendary collaborations and business ventures, but it turns out their private lives may have been equally intertwined. Could Jay-Z have attended some of these wild, controversial parties? The industry whispers suggest yes. Jay-Z's reputation has remained relatively clean over the years, but with Diddy facing potential racketeering charges, will his name be dragged through the mud? Only time will tell.
Diddy is fighting tooth and nail to make sure he doesn't go down alone. Well, it looks like his plans are finally succeeding because he just brought undeniable evidence of how Jay-Z allegedly unalived his mistress, Kathy White, to protect Beyonce. Allegedly, Kathy White got pregnant for Jay-Z and was threatening to do a tell-all interview about the affair around the same time Beyonce also announced that she was pregnant. And thinking of the absolute chaos Kathy's tell-all would be, Jay-Z made the obvious choice and decided to delete his mistress.
The legendary Clive Davis has been one of the industry's most powerful moguls, credited with discovering some of the biggest names in music, including Diddy himself. Davis is a colossal figure in the music world, but his association with Diddy during the peak of Bad Boy Records' rise cannot be overlooked. As rumors swirl around Diddy's infamous freak-offs and other disturbing allegations, people are beginning to ask questions about Davis's involvement. Did Clive Davis know what was happening behind the scenes, or was he kept in the dark? Some say where there's smoke, there's fire.
My focus right now is Sean Combs because he's a trafficker, most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, Clive Davis.
Rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994.
He got a boss too, and his boss name is Clive Davis. Clive run him. Diddy don't run himself.
Believe it or not, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, has a history with Diddy. Their relationship spans back years with numerous interactions in business, entertainment, and even politics. In the context of Diddy's current charges, it's not hard to see how Trump could be another figure swept into the storm. Trump has his own list of legal battles, but could this scandal drag him back into even deeper waters? It's a stretch, but stranger things have happened in Hollywood and politics.
I am a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Young Miami, a key figure in Diddy's personal life, has also been linked to some of his controversial behaviors. While she's not under direct suspicion, her closeness to Diddy might raise some eyebrows. Known for her involvement in the City Girls, Young Miami has been connected to Diddy through a series of romantic and business ties. Could her relationship with him provide a deeper insight into the alleged freak-offs and his manipulative behaviors? Fans are asking, did she know what was happening behind the scenes?
Young Miami is nowhere to be found, and it's not just a coincidence. The City Girls rapper has found herself in a messy situation after being named in Diddy's federal indictment. Just when she was trying to break away from the music mogul following Cassie's explosive lawsuit, federal prosecutors pulled her back into the drama. Now, everyone's buzzing about why she's gone off the grid. What's really going on with her?
Next on the list is producer and reality TV star Stevie J. His long-term friendship and collaborations with Diddy have been well documented, and many believe he was a regular at Diddy's infamous parties. With his own tumultuous history of legal battles, child support issues, and domestic disputes, Stevie J is no stranger to scandal. If the feds are looking into Diddy's past party guest lists, Stevie J's name could easily come up. The question remains, was Stevie J complicit in Diddy's dark side, or was he simply in the wrong place at the wrong time?
In me looking at this lawsuit, he also alleges that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having with a man.
Who, Little Stevie? Huh? Who, Stevie? What John used to call him, Stevie? Yo, I read that, man. I don't know if you know this, but then maybe they have a tape that we didn't see because the pictures was a little vague. There was an exotic worker came out and said that was him and not Stevie J. But in order for them to put that in there, they must have clearly thought it was Stevie J or think it's Stevie J.
Another familiar face that has been spotted in Diddy's social circles is Saucy Santana. Known for his bold personality and rising success in the music industry, Saucy has been photographed with Diddy at several high-profile events. While his career has been on the rise, could his association with Diddy become a liability? Some insiders say that Saucy attended several of the exclusive parties where questionable behavior allegedly took place. Is he just a rising star, or could he be caught up in something much bigger?
Sean Combs was alleged to have been in an affair with Saucy Santana, and the fans believed he used to play around with other women and get into scandals often, only to put a curtain on his gay relationship. The ex-bodyguard of Puff, Gene Deal, went on air with some juicy disclosures about Diddy's life secrets. The bodyguard informed the interviewer about his secret gay endeavors. Keith told The Art of Dialogue about the gay parties the rapper used to visit.
Justin Timberlake, the pop icon who once ruled the charts with his catchy tunes and iconic collaborations, has had multiple encounters with Diddy over the years. With his polished image, Timberlake might seem like an unlikely candidate for involvement in anything scandalous, but the music industry is notorious for its secret connections. Some sources claim that Timberlake and Diddy were closer during their younger days than most people know. Could Justin Timberlake's name get dragged into this mess? Actress Tracee Ellis Ross, the daughter of music legend Diana Ross, has a long-standing relationship with the music industry, and through various social circles, she's crossed paths with Diddy many times. Known for her role on Blackish and her glamorous Hollywood lifestyle, Tracee has always maintained a pristine public image. But with her name appearing on certain guest lists and being photographed at events hosted by Diddy, some are wondering how deep her ties to him truly go. Was she simply an innocent attendee, or could there be more to her involvement? Rapper J. Cole, one of the most respected figures in the hip-hop world, has had a complicated relationship with Diddy. While they've had their professional beefs, Cole and Diddy have crossed paths numerous times at industry events. Could Diddy's legal downfall shine a light on this feud in a new way? Some industry insiders believe that Cole may have distanced himself from Diddy for a reason, and this scandal might finally explain why.
Brought up his rumored altercation with Puff in 2013. I kept a tough demeanor on the surface, but was mostly just pretending, and luckily my bluff was working way more often than not, Cole raps on the song. But sometimes the ant pulled my card, trying to expose me for a fraud, and with my reputation at stake, I was scuffing just to save face. Couple wins, couple losses, some broken up too quick to call it. My last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would have thought it. I bought that dude album in 7th grade and played it so much, you would have thought my favorite rapper was Puff. Back then, I ain't no shit, now I know too much.
With Diddy's arrest sending shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry, we can only speculate on how many people will be dragged into this ever-widening scandal. The authorities have said they aren't done investigating, and if Diddy's notorious parties were as wild as the rumors suggest, it's possible that many more names will surface. We're looking at the possibility of a domino effect. with one celebrity after another falling under suspicion. Many in the industry are starting to wonder who will be next, and some of Diddy's closest allies are already distancing themselves, hoping to avoid getting caught up in the scandal. But as they say, the truth will always come out in the end. This story is far from over, and as we wait for more details to emerge, we can't help but wonder who else might be involved in Diddy's criminal empire. The names mentioned today are just a few of the possible connections, but the entertainment industry has a long history of protecting its own until it no longer can. So what do you think? Are these celebrities going to be the next ones exposed in Diddy's downfall, or is this just the tip of the iceberg? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on what's the gossip. You won't want to miss the next episode. Things are heating up in Hollywood, and we've got all the tea.